All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pioneer High School and tonight's coverage on RTC TV 4 of Pioneer Panthers Volleyball. I am RTC TV Sports Director Steve Stricker, joined by RTC's Pioneer producer John Hines tonight.
Hey Steve, how's it going tonight?
Going well here. We're getting set to go here with some Pioneer Volleyball, first match of the season that we've gotten down here at Pioneer. And we're getting set with the starting lineups for both teams. The Panthers welcome in the Lady Cavs from Culver Community High School this evening. And here come the Pioneer Panthers starting lineup. Going to start off with number 11, a senior, Mackenzie Campbell. Another senior, number 25, McKenna Landis. Another senior for the Panthers, number 10, Alexis Robinson. A junior, number 24, Macy Weisenberger. A sophomore, Madison Blinkenstaff. Number 28, another sophomore, Mackenzie Walker. And the libero for the Panthers, number 4, a senior, Haley Gleitz. All right, this is September 11th. There's a special remembrance here in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose rock strikes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly sheathed, and the rocket's red glare of unsearching air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say just as our spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
All right, that was beautiful. So we're getting set to go here. The Panthers come into tonight's contest with a 14-7 record, 3-0 in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference, taking on fellow Hoosier North Athletic Conference member Culver Community Cavaliers. Culver comes in with a 7-9 record, 1-3 in the conference. The Panthers coached by Rod Rod Nyes. And Culver Community under first-year direction of Andrea Barrett. Longtime head coach at Culver, Amanda Ross Clifton, hanging up her volleyball net after 17 seasons. And Barrett coming in here, taking over 7-9 in her first season.
Thing about Pioneer, they're 14-7. A lot of people thought they'd have a little bit better record than that with all the seniors coming back. Don't let the record fool you, though. They played in some big tournaments already this year. I think their actually only one A loss was to North Judson.
I don't think they've played Judson yet because Coach was talking about that game coming up next week unless they played in the tournament.
Yeah, in the Dunes tournament or something like that.
All right, so Culver's going to serve first. Alex Temme gets it across. Good recovery there by the Cavaliers. And the spike goes into the net for number 11, Mackenzie Campbell. So the point goes to the Cavaliers. So Temme keeps her serve as the Cavs take a 1-0 lead. Into the net for Pioneer, so the Cavs take first 2 points here of the night. You got the bottom third in there, John. There you go. All right, so we're trying out a little bit different here. Normally in volleyball, we don't have to move the camera too much. Temme with the serve, but we're pretty close to the court. And a nice serve. Bad pass off of that serve. And the Cavaliers doing well here to start with a 3-0 lead over the Panthers. Temme has the first 3 points for Culver, serving once again. And that one finds an ace for Culver.
About as a good start as you can ask for the Lady Cavs.
Cavs are without the services of their setter, sophomore Madison Shedrow. She hurt her knee, so they're not sure, and Temme hits that one into the net. So side out to the Panthers. So they're going to get their first chance to serve here with the Cavs leading 4-1. It's going to be the senior Mackenzie Campbell up here first for Pioneer. Jump serve, nice power, Eckrite. And a good recovery there by Morrison. Tips across. Morrison, and that one's going to go down. Nice kill there for Morrison, the senior for the Cavs. Comes up big on the kill. And the side out goes back over to Culver. Watch this serve here, John. This girl, I tell you what, a good friend of mine is hosting her. She's a foreign exchange student, and she's never played volleyball before. And if you didn't watch, you wouldn't know it. Number 8, Emily Thalo-Solstad.
It's easy to say.
From Finland, I believe. And I watched her the other night. We did the Culver Argus volleyball game, and you would never know she's not played volleyball before. And that pass goes tight, and Morrison can't stay out of the net off of the bad pass, so the point goes to Pioneer. McKenna Landis with another serve, jump serve for Landis. And
nice block.
It's a good thing they called that a block. That was actually shot in the net. And the kill by the libero, number 4, Haley Gleitz. So just like that, the Panthers back to within 1, 5-4. Landis at the serve. Just getting started here at Pioneer High School. Landis with the serve. Big shot. Does it go in? It does. That was a nice cross-court kill there for Pioneer. Evens the score up 5-5. That one hits the net, falls over. We've talked about that a lot, John. That net shot off of the serve didn't used to be legal.
No. No, it didn't. I mean, it just came about maybe 6-7 years ago.
And there she does it again. I don't know if she intended to do it, but the effect of that, when it hits that net, it just kills the ball and it dies. And it really throws off the returning team. So Landis with a bunch of good serves here for Pioneer. And that one goes hard into Haley Howard.
Tell you, McKenna Land is one of the most athletic girls you're going to see walk around the school here at Pioneer. She can fly on the base pass, running. She's a great volleyball player. Just an all-around great athlete.
Cavs able to get that one back across. Big shot there from the near side by Robinson. Cavs can't get it across. So Landis doing well. And just like that, Pioneer leads 9-5 after trailing 5-1 on the serve of McKenna Landis. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panther Volleyball. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here at Pioneer High School. Steve Stricker with John Hines. Panthers take a 9-5 lead out of the Culver timeout. Landis still on the serve for the Panthers. Good recovery there. Robinson unable to return the Cavaliers, and 10 points now for Pioneer.
That hit off of the ductwork up here, and this is a pretty high gym actually.
Nice change of pace there by
Very
Landis.
good, very good.
She's been hitting them hard, and that one she just kind of floated over, and it really threw the Cavaliers off. 10 straight now for Landis. And there's another heater from Landis. Well, you mentioned her softball. Ooh, the little short set, able to get it across. Morrison, nice hit. Good recovery for Pioneer. Robinson. Tight to the net. Morrison does a nice job staying out of the net, getting that across.
It's going to be trouble.
And that one goes off the basketball goal. That was trouble there for Haley Howard. Point goes to Pioneer.
Well, Pioneers rolled off what? 11 straight?
Yeah, 5-1, and then Landis is 11 in a row. There's another changeup right over the net. You talked about her softball playing. That is a pitcher right there. I mean, I know she doesn't pitch, but changing her pace on her serve, and it's really throwing the Lady Cavs off.
You see that from Pioneer now and then. These girls will switch up the way they serve a little bit.
That one's going to be long and goes out of bounds here to the near side. So good set, good serve there for Landis. 12 points in a row, giving the Pioneer Panthers a 13-6 lead here in set number 1. Nice dig by Eckrite. Morrison blocked. No, they say it hit the net, so it results in 4 hits for the Cavaliers. And the side out goes back over to Pioneer, bringing up the senior Alexis Robinson. Alexis? Yes.
Another good athlete. She was second or third in home runs this year as a softball player in the state. She can get up too.
Big serve, and the return goes into the net, so the point goes to Pioneer. And that's another thing, if you don't know Pioneer, John, you know, you always hear about the football team.
Yeah.
The softball team was a state champion last year as well. And this volleyball team, another hard serve and unable to return Jenna Moyce. This volleyball team was, one match away from going to state last year.
Yes, they were. I believe they got beat by Central Catholic.
Big serve. Tight to the net. Morrison gets it down. And she got called for in the net. That set was just too tight to the net. There wasn't really anything Morrison can do. She's got to get up there to get that ball, and it was just way too tight to the net. Robinson with a rocket for a serve right there for the Panthers. And just like that, from 5-1, Culver, all of a sudden it's 18-6. And Culver's going to take another timeout. They want to talk this one over. Pioneer leads 18-6 here in set number 1 at Pioneer High School. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panthers volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back. Robinson on the serve. Panthers leading 18-6, and there's an ace for Robinson. Well, the Cavaliers forged out to an early lead, leading 5-1, but the Panthers have outscored Culver 18-1, taking the 19-6 lead. Landis and Robinson have been serving lights out here for the Panthers.
2 seniors for Pioneer. They rely a lot on them. Robinson, a good hitter up front when she gets up there. And obviously a good server. I mean, she's been tearing it up. The same with Landis.
So number 1, Courtney Schwartzel, is going to come in for Landis. Good golly, that is a hard serve.
Steve's scared up here.
I don't know.
We're way up
I mean,
here in the bleachers.
Yeah, that thing is a rocket. I mean, it's coming at you with a lot of force. And
she gets so much down spin on that ball, if you watch. That's what, yeah.
I mean, they're struggling just to get in front of it, much less to return it. I mean, she's just dominating with that serve. And 3 points away from taking set number 1, the Pioneer Panthers 22-6. Takes a little off of that, but that one went long. Oh, they tipped it. Yeah. Okay, I didn't see the tip, so the point goes to the Panthers. (23-6) Pioneer. Robinson still on the serve. And that one is returned across. Tight to the net. Bad pass, but able to get it across. And a good recovery that time by number 14.
Kripe.
Yeah, Haley Kripe, the freshman. I didn't see her check in. And that time Robinson hits it into the net, unfortunately on the set point. So the point's going to go over, and Culver's going to be serving number 4, Sarah Morrison, the senior here for the Lady Cavs. And that's a good shot. Number 24, Weisenberger, puts that one away, and Pioneer takes set number 1, 25-7 over the Cavaliers. We're going to take a break. They're going to switch sides. We'll come back for set number 2 here from Pioneer High School. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panther volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back here to Pioneer High School. And you're watching Pioneer Panther Volleyball on RTC TV4. Steve Stricker here with John Hines. And John, set number 1 started good for Culver, 5-1, but the last 24 points to only 2 for the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, they just showed how good they actually can be. I mean, everything looked on point. I mean, honestly, it was mostly serves. They really didn't have to do a whole lot other than, serve it up and take care of business. I mean, a good serve. The Alexis Robinson had that downward spin on the ball, and I mean, that's just really hard to dig out there. And then with McKenna Landis as well, I mean, she changes up the way she serves. She starts out with a little jump serve, then she just pops it over the net barely. I mean, you never know what you're going to get with those two.
Landis had 10 good serves there, and Robinson, I think, had 8 to finish things out there for the Panthers in set number 1. And really, really solid. I don't know, they switched it up tonight. The varsity is playing first.
Yeah.
And maybe that was just a little bit of a function of they're used to sitting and watching the JV play and then coming out. And
that could be. I mean, you're not used to it, and I don't know. I don't know why they did it, but they did, and we just found out yesterday.
It might have been a factor. Culver has some injuries with Emma Kruger and now Madison Shedrow being out. And maybe it's just a factor of they wanted to see who they played in the varsity match to see if they were able to even field a JV. I don't know. I'm just, speculating, but
could be.
That's kind of my thoughts on it. And so the Panthers going to start off here in set number 2. Mackenzie Campbell, the senior, going to be back to serve first here for Pioneer. They need to reset the score up there, John.
We'll figure out how to do it. Looks like it's Chris Brown doing it, so that could be why.
All right, well,
there
we go.
0-0.
And that point goes to the Panthers. Nice serve there by Campbell. Cavaliers not able to return it. Puts Campbell back behind the line here to serve number 2. Eckrite can't handle that. An ace for Campbell.
One thing about Campbell, she is a high flyer. If you get to see her up front, up there on the net, she can get up.
2-0 Pioneer here, set number 2. Campbell serves number 3. Moist, the left-hander, and that's gonna, they played it. Campbell didn't realize, I think that was gonna go out.
Lift.
Point goes over to Culver. Well, I thought they called the lift on Culver, but they gave it to Culver, so.
Somebody was in the net.
Temmie with the serve now for the Cavs. Big hit. Wow, what a shot from the right side by Robinson.
It's a great set by Landis. It was Landis, wasn't it, that made that set?
Yeah. Yep. Robinson got way up over the net on that one and sent that thing home for the kill. Panthers leading 3-1. Landis back to serve. Sends a rocket across. Morrison looked like she was going full steam and just mishit it right into the net. Robinson's going to check back in now for Pioneer. McKenna Landis at the serve. Sent that one into the net, so side out to the Cavaliers. Pioneer leads 4-2 here in set number 2. Solstad back to serve for the Cavs. Free ball coming across. Panthers do well with it.
Good job by Robinson.
Nice hit. Unable to dig that one out is Haley Howard for the Cavaliers. Puts Alexis Robinson back to serve, and that thing just died. It went across the net and dove right in front of Howard for the ace. Hits the net.
Oh, nice job.
That was a good recovery, Robinson. That ball was all kinds of changing speeds with when it hit the net. Howard almost dug that thing out. In. Culver thought that was going to go out, and that thing hit the line and stayed in for Robinson. Quickly here in set number 2, Pioneer leads 8-2 over the Lady Cavs. Moise's shot goes long. Robinson with another ace.
Just racking them up tonight.
And the Lady Cavs are going to take a timeout with the score 10-2 here in set number 2. We'll take a break. You're watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panther Volleyball. We'll be back in just a moment.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
All right, welcome back here. We're in set number 2 here at Pioneer High School. Steve Stricker with John Hines, bringing you Pioneer Panthers volleyball here on RTC TV4. Panthers lead 10-2. Robinson with the serve. Free ball if Howard can get it across. Nice return there for Howard. And a big kill there for number 8, Madison Blickenstaff, the sophomore for the Panthers. Puts that one away, keeps Robinson's serve alive.
Just what Culver wants. There you go.
Oh, she hits that one into the net. Side out for the Cavaliers, and it's going to be number 9, the senior Jenna Moise. Back to serve here for the Cavs, the left-hander Moise. Nice set, and a big kill by number 8, Madison Blickenstaff. And she goes out. Number 5, Cammie Stewart checks in, the senior for Pioneer. Stewart's going to go back to serve here for the Panthers, leading 12-3 here in set number 2. Nice change of pace. Cavs recover, and they call a double hit on Culver. So that's going to keep the service alive here for Stewart. Howard with a nice shot from the near side, gets that one to go down. And the Cavs side out the Panthers. And another senior, Sarah Morrison, back to serve now for Culver. Nice serve there from Morrison. from the back row. Howard, and that set was behind the ump. And Howard didn't really have a chance on that one.
Freshman Mackenzie Walker getting ready to serve.
Sophomore.
Is she a sophomore?
That's what they got her listed as. I'm going to go off of that. They grew up quick on you, John. That shot goes out for Pioneer, or for the Cavs.
You are correct, because I'm thinking softball.
Well, she would have been a freshman.
Would have made sense, huh?
Yeah, she would have been a freshman starting a new year.
You're right, they do grow up quick.
Yeah. Set and the shot.
There it is.
And I wasn't sure if they had another hit or not. I thought they already used their 3. And a shot from the near side by Weisenberger goes down.
Another nice pass, nice set for Landis.
I tell you, the one thing that I really enjoy, Landis, she gets off the ground when she's serving,
Yes,
when
she
she's
does.
setting. I mean, she's got some hops. There is an ace for Walker. So Panthers rolling here in set number 2, leading 17-4 over the Cavaliers. Change up there from Walker. Gets it across.
Nice job.
Temmie sets it across. Nice block by Temmie.
Yep.
And into the net for the Cavaliers, so the point goes over to Pioneer. Keeps Walker's serve alive. So get a quick shot over here walking in, John. Get a shot of the gentleman walking in over here. That is Chris Stevens. Just give him a little shout. Oh, you're too slow. There you go.
Yeah, I got him.
All right. That is your Culver counterpart.
Oh, okay.
He's our new producer for the Culver. Doing a fine job up there for Culver. So we appreciate you and Chris and everybody that's really helping us build this, program in RTC. Culver doing a nice job. Nobody home though.
I mean, a really nice save on Culver's side in that volley.
Sorry, just a little aside right there, but I like to give him. He doesn't get any FaceTime, on the TV. So
yeah.
His daughter is a freshman, I believe, on the JV volleyball team for Culver, and he is actually the Culver girls varsity soccer coach as well. So, that's the thing. There's these small schools, Pioneer, Culver, Winnemac, you name them, they've got a lot of folks that do a lot of things to help out these kids. And
yes, they do.
That's what we want to do here on RTC TV4. We want to accentuate what these kids and these adults are doing here. Pioneer leading 20-5, set number 2. Big shot on the far side by number 11, Mackenzie Campbell, puts that one down for the Panthers. Panthers rolling 21-5 now, set number 2. I saw this game on my schedule, and it's 2 teams that we're covering, 2 schools that we're covering, but I really wanted to get down here and see this Pioneer volleyball team. I've been hearing about them for years, and they don't disappoint.
They have a great coach. Rod Nyes is an amazing coach down here. I mean, he gets the most out of these girls.
How long has Rod been the coach here? Do you know?
I'm not sure how long it's been.
Oh, that was trouble. That was the first time we've seen Landis kind of have a missed set right there.
At least 7 years, I know.
We'll give her one, right?
Yeah.
We'll let her. We'll let her
she's allowed
have
to
one miss.
mishap.
So Howard going back to serve here for the Cavs. Nice serve.
Yeah.
And that attempt goes into the net for Schwartzel. So Howard gets a point for the Cavs. See, Scott was very happy with that. He knows what Chris looks like now. He's never had the opportunity to meet Chris Stevens from Culver. So Scott Sager watching back at the office or at home. I'm not sure where he's at. And I always try to give him a shout out because without him and his vision, none of this would be happening. And also Joe McCarter, the head of RTC Communications, both of them have been very instrumental in what's going on here tonight. Big running set serve there for Pioneer. That one hits the divider net above us, and they're going to call that out of play. So the serve is number 18. That's Cassidy Morris, a senior here for Pioneer. And I was just going to say she had a really good serve there that first time. Unfortunately, that one goes into the net.
They've been on that, game point, and they've hit it into the net twice now.
Yeah, they did that in set number one. Yep. Temmie with the serve for the Cavs. Nice job tracking that down by Landis. Howard gets it across, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to give the point to Pioneer for set number two. They take 25-8 set number two, lead 2-0. We're going to take a break and come back here for the third set from Pioneer High School, watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panthers volleyball. We'll be back here in just a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe, online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back. Here's Steve Stricker alongside John Hines, and we're down at Pioneer High School this evening. We're covering Pioneer Panthers volleyball. Panthers have taken set number two. They lead 2-0, getting set for set number three. And John, you're our producer for Pioneer Athletics down here, and you've gotten the privilege of covering the Class A #1 Pioneer Panther football team all season long. And tell us a little bit about what's going on. They're going to be over at North White this week.
Yeah, they play North White. North White's 0-4. Pioneer will go in undefeated. I think Pioneer's only given up 19 points all year, and that's to the same team. To LaVille, and the last I knew they'd scored almost 270 already. I mean, they've put up, they're leading the state in scoring at 66 per, and tied third or fourth in the state, I believe, for points given up at 4.5 maybe. But I'll tell you what, the defense is so opportunistic right now. Special teams is huge. They're playing on short field, Steve. I mean, they're only playing 50 to the goal line almost every time the defense gives them that opportunity that they don't have to go very far. So stats are, honestly, you think, people look at that and say, oh, Jack should be killing it. Well, there's another part of that people don't see is, hey, when you're starting off on your 25 or your 30, then you don't get a lot of stats.
Yeah, and it's hard too because he doesn't play 4 quarters
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
And that really, shortens his opportunities. But the Panthers rolling along here again this season and don't really foresee any hiccups during the regular season. We were talking about the trip up to Knox later in the year.
Yeah.
That's a 3A school. It's a conference game. Pioneer has not lost a conference game since the Hoosier North was created.
No, they haven't. And, a lot of questions are, why does Pioneer stay in a conference like that? Well, they don't have a whole lot of a choice to, to jump around conferences all over the place. And, it's going to circle back. I mean, you're not going to always have, D1 athletes on your team. That's for sure. But Knox is a team, to me, that I think is a very good team and will give Pioneer a little bit of problems.
Yeah, that'll be a interesting game. Really looking forward to seeing that one. But the trip over to North White, not a long trip for the Panthers, and I had a nice visit over there. I was over today talking to the athletic director, Mr. Woodcock.
Yep.
And
Ouch.
Howard rolled over the on that. She got back up. Holy
she's
cow.
all right.
I think I just about wet myself looking at that. I tell you what, rolled ankles are the worst for me. I broke my ankle playing church ball in 2005. And anytime I see that, it just makes me cringe. I know that feeling, and it hurts bad. Ooh, a kick.
You don't see that too often.
No, it is legal, but not very effective usually. But wow, the fact that Howard got up, that's impressive. I'm still cringing. There's a nice kill for number 8 from the Panthers, Blickenstaff. And Pioneer leading 5-0 here early in set number 3.
Not to keep talking about Pioneer softball, but that girl bats 9th or 10th or whatever it is in the lineup. And nearly every time she hit the ball, it was to the fence. And she had a well over 300, almost 400 batting average this year at batting net.
At batting 9.
Yeah.
Well, that explains how they won state. Campbell with another nice serve. That one's blocked. Moise with the left-hander. Shot, and that one goes into the net. And the side out goes to Culver. Robinson couldn't get it over the top of the net. A substitution, Cassidy Morris going to check back in for number 11, Mackenzie Campbell. Jenna Moise back to serve here for the Cavaliers. Nice little tip over by Landis right there. Change of pace. That's a smart player right there for Landis. She saw the opening, quick little tap across. And she goes back, takes the serve for the Pioneer for Panthers, and gets the point on the ace. Panthers lead 8-1 here in set number 3.
And when you have her serving, I mean, she's going to rack up a lot, it seems like. Definitely did the first match.
First set, she had 10 in a row for Pioneer. Second set, the Cavs were able to break her serve a little bit easier. I think she only had 2 go across. But she's doing well here in set number 3. That's her third one.
Such a smart play by Alexis Robinson. Had 2 or 3 people up for the block, and she just taps it right over the top of all of them.
I did a volleyball game the other last week at Rochester with Rochester and Southwood. That was the same thing. Southwood had a tremendous front line, and they were blocking everything that Rochester was putting across. And finally, the Rochester coach, hey, we got to do something different. And they started tapping them and hitting between. And that was a smart move there And Rochester ended up winning that one in 5. That was a fun volleyball game to call. That was,
I bet.
That was intense. Oh, good recovery.
Nice job.
Oh, unfortunately, it goes into the net for Sellers. But a nice recovery there on that one by the Cavs. 11-1 here, set number 3. Landis, there's her change-up serve. Oh, that one got stuck on the top of the net. They're going to call that 2 hits. And number 10, that is Natalie Stevens. Serving for Culver. And the set that goes nowhere. A little confusion there for the Cavaliers. Temi with the set. She's not the normal setter. Madison Shedrow out with a knee injury for the Culver team. And ace there for Robinson. So you get Landis, and she gets you 8, 9, 10, whatever. And then you follow that up with Robinson, and she gets you another 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's just a double whammy for Culver trying to go up against those 2 serves. That one's going to sail out of bounds. And that's Blickenstaff, unable to get it to land in the field of play. Sarah Morrison with the serve now. A nice serve from the senior for Culver. Landis gets called with the, whatever that means.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
She's trying to reach over the net and bring it back.
Well, she was trying to pull it back, but it's sort of a lift. I don't know what the exact call on that is, but it was illegal, whatever it was.
That was out.
That was going to go out.
Yeah.
But Pioneer hit it, and it stays in play. So Morrison with a couple nice points here for the Cavs. Landis, nice serve. Well, I was going to say nice serve. She tried to go behind her, and nobody was home. Blickenstaff was coming up from the back row, unable to get that. So Morrison with her 4th serve now here for the Cavs. And that one trails out of bounds long for Kripe. Culver making a little bit of a comeback here, 13-7 here in set number 3. Nice recovery from Eckrite. Kripe tips it across again. Brooke Sellers unable to convert. Nice serve there for Morrison for the Cavs. Gets them back to within 7.
Stewart, she's a serving specialist for Pioneer.
Senior, and Cavs unable to get it back across.
See those guys down there in the yellow. I just hollered. Bud Dodrill taking the pictures. He is an amazing photographer. Does a great job with Pioneer Athletics. His son Scott down there. And that would be McKenna Landis's uncle and grandpa.
Cammie Stewart here with the serve. And that one goes into the net for Howard. So just like that, Pioneer takes that 7-point advantage, turns it into a 10-point lead, 17-7 here in set 3.
Just some miscommunication there.
Well, you know, the injury bug that
Yeah.
has hit the Cavs, everybody's kind of playing out of place. Temmie's trying to do a little bit of the setting duties that Shedrow normally handles.
Good recovery. Landis loves to do that back set. Tries to get the person on the backside. Weisenberger just couldn't put it away.
So they're going to bring in Schwartzel for Landis. Eckrite serving here for Culver. Nice tip across by the freshman Kripe. There's Howard, gets it, nope, out of bounds. Looks close from this
Should
angle.
figure out which way that flag goes.
So Mackenzie Walker, the sophomore here.
I'll agree with you.
Yeah,
Now that you got me straightened out.
well, she was a freshman for softball.
At one time.
Yeah. Nice job there by the front line and Alex Temmie of Culver.
The ball looked like it was going to hit the divider
about,
again.
Yeah. You know, I need to get some clarification on that because I've seen it hit stuff in the rafters and not get called dead, but then they called that one dead. So I don't know what the exact rule is.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you ever watched a volleyball match at the other gym here at Pioneer, people would drive you nuts because the ceiling is so low over there. Balls just bang off of it.
Howard's serve goes long, and it's going to be number 4, the libero, Haley Gleitz, with the serve now here. 20-10 is our score in set number 3 here at Pioneer High School. Panthers lead 2-0 after 2 sets. And a nice kill there. I couldn't see the number. Who got that kill? Was that 11?
I believe so.
Campbell with that one?
Yeah.
Right in front of my view here between the ump and the girl. Gleitz back to serve again. Pioneer leading. Free ball coming across from Moise. Big shot. Nice dig there for Eckrite. Another nice dig out. Solstad almost gets that one across.
Good job by Campbell and Robinson up on the net.
Have to give a shout out to Ryan Sieber and Denise Sieber. They're the host family for Emily Solstad up in Culver. They've had an exchange student every year for I think 5 years now. And actually their son, who is 16, 17, is over in Denmark right now.
Really?
As an exchange student with the family of their first exchange student that they had.
That's
so
pretty
it's
cool.
kind of gone full circle for them.
Huh.
.24-10 now. Gleitz with the chance to put this one away. Panthers lead 2-0.
That will
And
do it.
that's going to do it. 25-10 is your final in game number 3. And the Panthers take this match in 3 sets. 25-7, 25-8, and 25-10 over Culver. Stay perfect on the year in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference. Move to 15-7, 4-0 in the conference. Culver falls to 7-10, 1-4 in the conference. So what do you think, John? First volleyball match under your belt?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad. We're going to have a solution for the camera situation. Scott just texted me. He's got a different camera that'll get a wider shot. But down the road, and we've talked about this, having the cameras mounted in the gym permanently. So, we're gonna keep evolving. That's the beauty about what we're doing here at RTC TV4. It's just everything is getting better every time we come out, and we're working hard daily to make that a better broadcast for everybody. And one of those things that we're going to really start hitting hard is our advertisers. So I know we got some people here in Pioneer that want to support the Panthers and also get their name out here on the broadcast as well. And so we're going to start hitting the pavement here in the next few days and
make us work, Steve.
Yeah, we're going to work that out and keep rolling out new stuff for you. We're going to try and make this bigger, better, badder. And when we get into basketball season, we're going to be covering everything, hopefully with girls, boys basketball, wrestling, and some swimming as well. So we're working that direction.
I walked by the pool here today.
Yeah,
not too much
water.
Swimming going on now.
I saw that. No water. They don't typically drain that.
Well, they've had a lot of trouble with leaking and stuff over there, so they've drained it and they're resealing it, I believe. So
yeah, I know there's been a lot of issues with pools in high schools that have resulted in schools just basically filling in the pool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a very expensive thing to maintain, and for a school this size to have those kind of facilities, it's really great. I know, being a Culver grad, when they first built the school, they initially had plans for one of those retractable floors in the gym with a pool underneath it. I'm glad they didn't do it just because there's so much, corrosiveness in that chlorine that it would have just ate everything up in that gym. But you saw that in some movies, I think, like Teen Wolf or something, But
Pioneer, when they had the pool, it was get a pool or start a football team.
Yeah,
that's what it was, and they ended up somehow getting both. They got the pool first, and they got the football team a couple years later, and and now swimming here it goes in kind of like spurts. You've got last year there was a ton of kids that swam. A lot of football players actually swam and kept them in shape. So
yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here at Pioneer High School. Their athletic programs are really top notch. We've talked about the volleyball. We've talked about obviously the football, the softball, the basketball teams. The boys basketball team is back up. A couple years ago they were very, very good. They've gone through a couple of tougher years, but I look for the girls basketball team to be much improved this year. They've got a lot more participation in the program. So a lot of good things on the horizon here this year, and we really appreciate what you're doing down here. You've made it easy for us to make this transition and really work on doing what we're doing in other schools as well. And Culver community, who is down here tonight playing volleyball, has got a strong crew up there with Chris Stevens that we've seen. So a lot of good things happening. I'm going to be over at Tippy Valley tomorrow calling a boys soccer game between Tippy Valley and Rochester. Thursday, I will be at Culver calling a boys soccer game with Culver community and Winnemac, Winnemac is another one of our schools that we haven't gone into yet, but they're one of our new partner schools. So a lot of good things on the horizon. You'll be over at North White on Friday with the Panthers as they take on the Vikings in football. So got a lot of good things coming up. Yeah,
I'm ready.
So the JV getting set to go here. We're going to wrap it up for our coverage tonight here on RTC TV4. The Panthers take the win over Culver in 3 sets. And John, appreciate you coming over. I know you had a long day today, and I appreciate you coming over.
Hey, awesome. I just got a text from my mom. I know he's a Lewis Cass runner, but for the junior high county meet, my nephew just came in third, so 11:33. So
awesome, Cass County meet. I was talking to my buddy from here, Grant Montgomery, and his. I told him we were going to be here. And his daughter, Violet.
Yep.
My daughter is running middle school cross country for Argus, and we've seen them in several, and she is really running well. She up at LaVille, the big meet, there was over 120 girls running. She got second.
Wow.
Really ran a great race, and so yeah, good luck to all of them. I'm sure she's down there running at the same meet.
Be.
Yeah.
Yep. County meet.
Yeah. So good luck to all the Panthers down there running cross country, and it's something that. That's one of the things that I'd love to cover because my daughter runs, but it's just how do you cover cross country, you know?
Sit in one place and
if we had a drone, we could get our drone. We do have a drone. We could get the drone out and cover that.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be something. We'll talk to Scott about that. So, well, we're going to wrap it up for John Hines, Steve Stricker saying goodnight here from Pioneer High School, where the Panthers take the win over the Cavaliers. And thank you for watching RTC TV4's coverage of Pioneer Panthers athletics.